Brittany Higgins' story has prompted an outpouring of anger about the treatment of women and demands for change. But the precise events of the 23rd of March 2019, when she alleges a male staffer raped her in the office of then Defence Industry Minister Linda Reynolds, haven't been made public. Now, the security guard who found Miss Higgins in the Minister's office has come forward to Four Corners to reveal what she saw. Nicola Anderson signed Miss Higgins and her male colleague into Parliament just before 2 a.m.
Well, it kind of took us by surprise because they walked in at 2 o'clock in the morning and it was a Friday night, Saturday morning. They basically walked in together. She was wearing a white cocktail dress. I'd noticed that she'd had grass stains down one side of her body on this pure white dress. He seemed to be quite dressed up as well. And it was just strange to us that they were there at that time of night together, wanting to go into the office.
Did anybody ask them what they were doing there?
My colleague had made a comment and said, "Geez, guys, couldn't this have waited till Monday?" And the man had replied, "Oh, not really." And with that, we continued to, start the process of allowing them in.
Nicola Anderson says neither had their Parliament House access passes.
So because they didn't have their passes on them, we've had to look up their surnames. We've noticed that they're current, they're active, it's all good. So therefore we proceeded to sign them in individually on a positively identified green pass. So she wrote her name on the piece of paper, he then wrote his name on the piece of paper, I handed them the passes, and then they proceeded through the X-ray machine. So I'm pretty sure that he went first. He's cleared himself, it's all good. She's then gone through, she set the machine off, I've asked her to go back. I've realised it was her shoes that was setting off the machine. She's taken her shoes off, put them through the machine.
She remembers Miss Higgins appeared drunk as she passed through the metal detector.
As she's gone to put her shoes back on after she's walked through and cleared herself, she couldn't get them on. That's how I realised how intoxicated this girl was.
Miss Anderson took the pair upstairs and let them into Minister Reynolds' office. Four Corners has confirmed CCTV shows the man left Parliament less than an hour later at 2:35 a.m. Nicola Anderson was asked to check on Brittany Higgins.
As I approached Minister Reynolds' office, I opened the door and announced myself. So yelling, "Security, hello, security, security," top note, just so that she was aware that I was there. I got no response whatsoever. I then noticed that the minister's door was closed. So as I approached the door, again, I've yelled out, "Hello, security, hello," and I've opened the door. As I've opened the door, I've noticed that the female was lying on her back, completely naked, on the lounge that was adjacent to the door. For which, I've gone, oh. The sound of the door or the breeze of the door opening has then made the female open her eyes, look at me, and then she's rolled over onto her side. So therefore, my take on it was she's conscious, she's breathing, doesn't look like she's in distress.
What did you think when you saw her lying there on the couch?
Oh God. And I mean, oh God, because I've never come across anything like that.
Miss Anderson says she didn't see any sign that Brittany Higgins was in distress and shut the door to give her privacy. The government says the man Brittany Higgins accuses of raping her that night was later sacked over a security breach.
It was because of a security breach. That was the reason for it. And as I understand it, it related to the entry into those premises.
Miss Anderson questions whether the Prime Minister has been given the right information.
What was the security breach? Because the night that we were on shift, there was no security breach. Because these two people worked for Minister Reynolds, they were allowed access in there, which is why we granted it.
Last week, the ACT Police contacted Miss Anderson for its investigation of Miss Higgins' alleged sexual assault.
Nobody really knows the truth except me.
The Prime Minister's office and the ACT Police declined to comment. If the material covered in this story has raised any issues for you, you can contact one of these services.